Good morning, everyone. Today is the Saturday check-in, and it is August 14th, 2021. Can you believe that we're already this far into the year? Jesus, Lord have mercy. Yeah, there's... I can't believe that we're just a short couple of months away from freaking Thanksgiving and Christmas and, like, the whole holiday season. That's insanely disgusting. So, yeah, there's all that. Um, Literally just woke up like I normally do. First thing I do when I wake up is I go to the bathroom, feed my cat, sit down, brush my hair, turn the camera on. So, good morning. Literally, good morning. Um, if you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe and give this a thumbs up and click that little bell notification icon. And please share my videos. Right now we are sitting at 650 viewers, followers, whatever. So hello and welcome to each and every one of you. So today I have some plans going on. In a little bit I gotta head over to my sister's house, and we're just gonna spend the day together, me, her, and her boyfriend, and go do some grocery shopping and stuff like that. I've already done my monthly grocery shopping, so I'm just basically going along for the ride and hang out with my sister. I also got her a birthday present because her birthday is at the end of the month, and I'm gonna give it to her early because, well, I think she would really like it and would probably really want to use it. So, gonna give that to her. Tomorrow, I am still trying to figure out how to do this. Tomorrow at Regal Cinemas, they are doing the 50th anniversary of uh, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, or Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, I'm sorry. And that was one of my all-time favorite movies growing up as a kid. And I think it would be fucking amazing to watch it on the big screen. So I'm still, like I said, I'm still trying to figure out the logistics of getting that done, because money that I did have put aside for it that wouldn't affect anything else is long since gone, because I had some extra stuff pop up that I wasn't expecting. So true to form. And then, my cat is singing the song of her people in the background in retaliation of the things happening. Um, I doubt that's but you know what? It makes me feel better. So we're going with that. Um, what else? Had a virtual doctor's appointment yesterday on Friday the 13th, of all the weird days to have one. But yeah, had a had that appointment yesterday, and I'm also getting summoned by Zordon. Sorry about that, guys. I thought I shut this down, but literally just waking up. I don't know much of anything. Yeah, and he was so confused about the appointment yesterday. Like, nothing that was supposed to happen happened. And I finally looked at him like halfway through the appointment. I'm like, so does this constitute the medication requirements so that I don't have to constantly call in the prescriptions and stuff? Like, I could just go to the pharmacy and they will have them, and all the other requirements. And he's like, oh, is that what this was for? I was like, yes, that's what this was for. Know that I always come in, and whenever I do a UA test, that it always comes back negative. So why do I need to come in and do this? Well, it's federally regulated, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm so sick and tired of the opioid crisis or whatever. There was people abusing pills long before the crisis. There were people abusing drugs long before the crisis. Get the fuck over it. Like, one of the things that they want me to like piss test for is my Ambien, the shit that makes you sleep. Well, it is a controlled substance, and you're also using Flexerol and I can't even think of the other one right now. I'm just so like about it, but I'm all you you prescribed these to me. When you prescribed them to me, they were not narcotic. One of the pills that you prescribed to me is what they started making to prevent people from abusing narcotics. Tramadol, that's the other one. Um, Tramadol was created to be a Vicodin alternative that didn't do all the same crap as what Vicodin did to try to curve shit. Now it's being looked at as a controlled substance. I'm like, so yeah, that's my rant. So now I gotta go into his office and all that other fun shit in a couple of months and do an actual piss test and sign official papers saying that I solemnly swear that I'm not going to abuse medications because, well, I'm such a pill popping addict here. Not that I'm bitter or anything about any of this. So, yeah. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this in any of the previous videos, but I recently got a Fitbit, and it's not like the newest Fitbit or whatever. It's actually like rather old. It's the Fitbit Charge 2. But ever since Fitbit first came out, I've always wanted one. And I've always tried to get one, and I uh, I like signed up for every beta testing program. I signed up for every like giveaway, whatever I could to just try to get one. Um, no, I have one, and the app is amazing, guys. Um, I especially like the sleep portion of the app because the Fitbit Charge 2, as well as all the other subsequent Fitbits, I believe, um, test and monitor your heart rates and your sleep patterns and stuff. And it's been really interesting, like looking at my sleep pattern, and I don't know how it can tell, like when you're in deep sleep versus when you're in REM or whatever, but uh, those patterns have been really kind of cool for me, and they are consistent with the type of sleep that I'm getting because I wake up knowing that I have dreamt or remembering like some of the dreams that I had, and then on the nights that I don't remember my dreams, I look at the app and it shows that um, my REM sleep was very, very short. Like, oh, interesting. So that's kind of cool. And I'm a figures guy. Like, I love looking at. Well, I take that back. I like looking at figures, stats, and statistics when it's something that directly affects me, but I couldn't be like an accountant and like give a damn about that. Like, whatever. I am amazing with other people's money, not with my own. Um, Even as a young kid, like I, I took my friend Pam and her husband and her family of 6, and I created a budget plan for them and reworked everything for them, and they were actually able to save some money. Um, I suck at math, but for whatever reason, like dividing stuff up like that and saying, okay, $40 goes to this, $50 goes to this, 200 and something dollars goes to this, made it simpler and made it was easy for me. And in another life, that's kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted to go into business management and marketing. And like one of my favorite things to do when I was younger, and I still kind of like it now, is to go into a business, look at their operations, and then flip it and show them how they could increase things and then like push them to doing so. I actually did that with a mom and pop cab company in one of the cities that I lived in. And I went through and I looked at their daily operations, how much money was being spent on gas, how much money was being done here, how much money was being done there. Um, Found them a business fleet credit card because they had 5 or 6 cabs. The town was not very large, and got them uh, got them all set up with that. That also had a really good business interest rate. And uh, long story short, I actually helped increase their profits by 10%, and also driver accountability by 25%. So that was pretty awesome. And they followed that strategy for a little while, for about 2, maybe 3 years, and then they reverted back to their old ways and then lost their company. So, um, yeah. Anyways, yeah, so that was fun. Um, just got done. Well, I'm almost in the process of being done working on a creative project of another one. I got the gun case all finished and done, and I do plan on uploading a video of that here in the extreme near future. Uh, but I'm pretty happy with it so far. I still gotta figure out a few things. Like, I want to put a couple of straps in there, and um, maybe like some placeholders and stuff like that for ammunition and cleaning supplies. And then I also want to get a lock. Um, it has a lock on it already, but I want a different kind of lock, like a briefcase lock or something like that, that has combinations. And I found those on Amazon for like $12.99. So after taxes and everything, comes out to about 15, and you can set your own combo on it. So I'm thinking about doing one combination on one side, one combination on the other side, and then there's a combination lock on the gun itself. And that way, once I take it out of the house or whatever, um, it'll be super secure. And I'm also thinking about putting a Bluetooth GPS tracker on the case itself. Now, if I can figure out how to do one that like attaches to the gun some way, I would do that. But just for now, that's what I'm gonna do, um, or what I'm planning on doing. Uh, so yeah. Um, oh, the one project that I started working on that I'm almost done with is I started making my own set of tarot cards, and more specifically, they're Lenormand fortune-telling tarot cards. And a Lenormand deck is like a basic plain playing card deck, and they have these images here and then like a short little description up here on the side. Now, every Lenormand deck is different but the same. Like, some won't have the little descriptions up here and just the picture, and it's up to you to decipher the picture. So, like with this card here, it says the railroad forecasts a long journey. If near the number 44, a serious accident. If near the number 29, a robbery. And then it's a picture of train tracks. So, what do you do on a train? It's a long journey, or the robbery aspect, train robbery, and accidents. Railroad accidents were usually very cataclysmic. So, you would set these out and it would tell you a story. And so what I'm doing is I've gone through and I've recreated it using the same kind of imagery, but my own images that I have found or created myself. And there's the black, that's a witch sitting at her cauldron with a cat or whatever. And I've used this deck for decades. Like, came into my life when I was about 14, 15, and I'm 40 now, and I've been using it pretty much daily since then. And so I'm kind of surgical with this deck. And I just wanted to make a deck that was my own and see about, like, if I got it printed up. Like, that's what I want to do, is I want to actually make it into a physical card like this. um Trying to find a way to make it into a physical card like that that is cheap for me to make. And I want to make like 3 or 4 decks. I want one for myself to use, one to keep, and then 2 to give away. So if any of you have any kind of like hookups or ideas on how to get this printed very cheaply, and you guys know my budget, when I'm talking about cheap, then it would be greatly appreciated if you could pass me that information. So yeah, I only have like a very small stack of cards left, like maybe it's less than 10. Let's see, 1, 3, 6 cards left, and I'm done with my deck. And I plan on finding decks that I give away. Not that I'm ever going to be some famous person, but it's something that I may even do a Kickstarter for, just to try to get like $300 or $400 together, so then that way I could print up a couple of these. Like I said, I want one for myself, one to archive, and a couple to give away to some friends and family, and maybe even do an online giveaway. So yeah, if you guys could seriously help me try to figure all that out, it would be greatly appreciated. Up until then, I think I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go, since it's almost 8 o'clock and I have to be over to my sister's by 9, and I still need to get dressed. Um, so yeah, thank you for watching along this far. Make sure you go over to TikTok and check me out there, and hit up the blog and all the other social medias. All the links are in the comment section down below. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, comment section below. Shoot me an email, hellocupcakeitsme@gmail.com. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.